Oh, indeed. Can we trust? Who is here? I've got some ways that you can tell if you can trust. And I thought that that would be a really good subject to bring up this evening on a Friday night after the world and the energy that we have experienced. Hi, Carly. Oh, hi, darling. How are you this evening? What are you up to tonight? How's your family? How's your little girls? How's your girls and your family? Amber's here playing around, playing away. We'll get her back on screen. What kind of an evening are you all happening? What plans have you got for the weekend? I know I'm going to be doing lots of little lives for everybody, bringing you joy, bringing you bliss. Let's wait for some more people to turn up. How is everyone? Carmen! Carmen, you're a very naughty girl. How are you tonight, my darling? Bob, good up. Good. Now, I think it's really, is it late in the morning? Early morning in the States? What time is it in Florida at the moment? Louise Chesworth. Hi, Louise. Welcome to my little lives, darling. Carly's saying, we're good, darling. How is everything your way? I am great. I have been promoting my awesome new wall, my psychic wall. Oops. And I've been traveling around and playing with my cats. And I did a lot of readings this afternoon. And I did some fabulous thing up, some pictures for you guys. And some stuff I had to do for Instagram. And stuff I had to do for Twitter. Woo, there's no stopping me. Hello to Amber. Amber. I definitely can get her if she's playing with that toy that I usually dangle. It's her favourite toy, although the fish one is her favourite. This one is at our other place, and she is playing around with it on the floor. What are you all doing? Good morning. It is morning for you, isn't it, Bob, sweetheart? It's morning for you, and it's a very good evening. Jim Seeley. Hi, Jim. Welcome, my darling. How are you? Welcome to my little lives. Lovely to have you with me. What's going on? I'll just wait for some more people to come. Did she smell your feet? Oh, Bob, you have to trust me. I just have no problems with my feet. Who gets smelly feet? I actually don't experience, I've never experienced that. I know other people do, but it's definitely not something I'm probably going to talk about. But however, tonight, I am going to be talking to you about 3 ways. Now check this out. 3 ways to know if you can trust. Whoa! Spirit was like, this is what you're going to talk about tonight. And I was like, tell me. And we wrote out 3 points that I'm going to talk to you about tonight. Diane Wilson. Hello, Wilson. Hi, sweetheart. I was talking about your cat smelling your feet. Yes, that's what I figured. She smelt my feet and she ran away. But the truth is they don't smell. They actually don't. Never. And I don't have really smelly armpits either, in case anyone's wondering. Must be something to do with your BO. There she is. Oh, I'm going to grab her. There she is. Say hello to Amber, everybody. Hello, darling. What are you doing? You playing with the other babies? Say hello. Hello, everybody. My eye is still not great, but it might not get any better, and it might just have to be that way. But we still love you so much. We do love you so much. Hey, I think she's got a little permanent thing from a scratch. They scratch each other, these cats. Awesome. Shelley Apple. Hi, Shelley. Welcome everybody. Carly Ann says, I do get smelly feet when I work. Well, there you go. Who gets smelly feet? Jim Silly says, I'm great. Oh, thank you, Jim. Thank you. Love and light and blessings to you. How about, while you're all chatting to each other, how about we get on with a very important show? And that is that I want to talk to you about 3 ways to know if you can trust. Who struggles with trusting things, trusting people, trusting your decisions, trusting life, trusting money, trust. I could go on and on and on. Shirley's saying hello to Amber. Hi, Kim Wilson. Hello, darling. So, hands up, which means a yes, if you struggle to trust. Write down, I do. Bob says I do. Who else struggles with trusting themselves, trusting people, or trusting others? I did inbox my address. Yes, Kim, don't worry, I'll be sending it to you. I've been flat out. We're doing it for you this week. Yep. Awesome. I will be sending you your love and intimacy pack this week, my sweet pea. Yes, you're going to love it. Shelley says, yes, I do struggle with trust. Kim Williams says, I do. Carly Ann, I have a thing for feet, especially little toes. We ain't gonna do everybody. We're not gonna do a feet problem today. We're gonna do a trust problem. So the first thing I want to talk to you about in how you can understand if you can trust a situation, a person, an opportunity, a job, whatever it is. The very first way, while you're all talking to each other, Jenny Taylor, hi Jenny, welcome to my little live, sweetheart. Did you all go to my activation wall? I hope you went to my activation wall because I did a beautiful prayer for you all, and I'll get back to that. The first way you can understand if you're struggling with trusting something, and if it's something you probably have to consider, is if you get anxiety around the situation. Lee, Kathleen, Cullen, welcome to my little lives, and thank you for joining in. Lee says, I do. Jenny Taylor's like, yeah. One of the ways you can tell, and it's really important, ladies and gentlemen, one of the ways in which you can tell whether you can trust this situation or person or whatever it is whether you get anxiety. Now, if you get anxiety around the situation, there's something going on. I'm not saying leave it, it's wrong. I'm saying you have to really look at what's going on. You have to look at how you are towards that. It might be something you can fully trust, but you don't have that within you. So the anxiety, when we feel anxiety, it's about the distance between you and you, between spirit and you. So your physical body, your world, and your spirit. There's a distance between you and you. You're in your head, you're not in your consciousness, you're not in your heart, or in the subconscious. Jim says, not everyone has good intentions. Yes, so this isn't specifically about don't trust people. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, and I'm talking about how to help you to understand whether it's something you can trust. For example, you go out on a date, okay? If you guys are dating, all right, or even if you're in your relationship and you meet someone and you feel anxious, it's a sign. It's a sign that you need to look into what it is that's giving you anxiety. Anxiety comes from the distance between you and you. Now, I'm going to talk a lot more about that in my psychic club. So I've started a psychic club. Please join if you would like to really understand about how to be and have and do what it is you want, because I am here to teach you how to be able to learn, trust, and love yourself. When you get anxiety, it's a reflection of you that you're seeing back from somebody else. Jenny Taylor says your body gives you warnings when something isn't right. Yay! Oh, yes. That's what I'm saying. Your body will give you back that energy of something not being right. But let me just add, if you meet someone and you're full of anxiety, it's not necessarily about them being horrible. It's not my message, okay? Don't take that the wrong way. The message is, if you're feeling anxiety, there's something about the situation that you can't handle. Whether it's because you don't trust yourself with this person, whether they bring up issues that you need to heal, or whether it is that in fact they're not right for you and you're not, you can't trust them. I want you to look into it. When you get anxiety, you must understand there's a distance between your spirit you and a physical you. You're not in an alignment. You're not aligned. You're not in alignment with spirit. You're not aligned with spirit is the word I will try to get out 10 minutes later. Does that make sense? So that is one way in which you can recognize, one of the ways you can recognize I'm not trusting, or maybe they're not trustworthy, or something is not right. Anxiety represents distance between you and spirit. So you're not in alignment. So it's not a space of joy. Because when you feel joy and bliss, you know, there's no problem about trusting, is there? Becky Farlow. Hi, Becky. Mwah. Good morning. Where are you coming from? You're coming from the other side of the world. Oh, awesome. So lovely to have you. Oops, let me just put that down a bit. So lovely to have you. There we go. We don't need to see the sky. There we go. So good morning, my darling. Kim Williams says, true, not nice feeling, trust your gut. Yes, so it's an indication of something out of alignment. My point is something that is not, you're not lined up. Whether they reflect something back to you yourself that you don't trust with yourself, or whether they're showing you, a spirit is showing you something is out of alignment. Does that make sense? Awesome. Let's go to the second step. Lee, now does that all make sense? Does that make sense to you, Lee, and to Jenny, and to Bob, and to Jim, and to Kim, and to Becky? You all make sense? Excellent. I am going to be doing some readings. I'll let some more people get here and join us tonight. In the meantime, I want to tell you all about my activation wall. So I have started a club. Hands up. I say hands up, but of course you have to write yes. So please write yes if you have been to my activation wall today. Who has been to my activation wall today and written their statement of the day? Carly Ann says, what is the divine sentence? Wasn't put up. Yes, I know. I still have to put the divine sentence up. So everybody, if you want an opportunity to win a reading, you need to go over to my psychic club and see what today's divine sentence is. I still will be putting that up after my little lives. I've been so busy. Like really, I've been flat out. So the divine sentence is available for people over at in my psychic club. All of you beautiful members of the club, you instantly get a text. If you want to join, of course, come and join us. If you just want to go over and check out what the divine sentence is, I'll put that up shortly after this show, and you can go back and write the sentence down to me on Facebook and get in the runnings for tomorrow, because tomorrow somebody is going to win a reading. We've had a lot of contestants. It's fabulous. All righty. Jim Seeley, you need to go over and become a member of my psychic activation wall group. Okay, so it's a group. It's just above us here. So you hit the group and become a member. That means that every day you can go in there and you can write down the things that you want to have activated. It's so important for us. And we're talking about trust tonight. But trust yourself. Believe in yourself enough to go to the wall daily and write down what it is that you want to have activated, because it's about a pattern. It's about a belief system. It's about doing it every day. Don't just write something and never go back to the wall. The wall is there for you can write 10 things a day if you want. Everyone is there to look at each other's and to love and to bless each other's. It's great. It's working. People are going. It's my activation wall. I actually did one years ago, and it was so successful. So I'm doing another one now as a group for all of you beautiful people. So you just need to go and write out your activations daily, 10 times a day. It doesn't matter. I did a beautiful prayer and blessed everybody in the group today. Adrian Harris. Hi, Adrian. Welcome, Adrian. Welcome to my little lives. So lovely to have you with us. So I will be doing some readings, but let me get on with this and a few more people come. Shirley says not today. That's okay. You can do it tonight or you can do it tomorrow. Go and check out the activation wall. Of course, the activation wall is connected to my psychic club, where I will be doing and taking specific blessings and working through some of those activations. But you can work with me in the group if you're not in the club. The club is for my members only, and if you would like to be a part of that, then we can sign you up to be in the club. Beautiful, beautiful place to heal, free readings, free healings. Of course, there's a private show, there's a private healing circle. As you ladies know and gentlemen know, it's fabulous, yes? Which is a reminder as well. So many things to say, but I'm going to get to my second point. So I want to remind you about my psychic show on Sunday night. My psychic show on Sunday night, we're heading up to an anniversary, for a 1-year anniversary, about March or end of March, beginning of April. We're leading up. Melanie Knock. Hi, Melanie. You're asking about the activation? I've started an activation wall. Okay, I had a very successful one about 2 years ago, and I've opened it up into an activation wall group. So you need to just join the group, which is just above. Yes? You're welcome, Jenny. Melanie knock, bless. Melanie, go over to my group just above, okay? And you can join the group, and every day you can go and write the things that you want to have activated. So I'm going from one thing to another. I always do that. Repetition. The cats. Repetition. Sorry, the cats is the key. Now, as an example, if you were going to play the piano, you would have to go back and practice every day, wouldn't you? Sharon Elliott. Hi, Sharon. Hi, darling. Sharon, we're talking about my activation wall group. Now, if you wanted to learn how to play a piece of music on a piano or a keyboard, you'd have to practice. And every time you kept doing it, you'd get better and better and better at it, wouldn't you? This is what law of attraction is all about. By you going to that activation wall and writing down, it's just a group. If you just join us, it's a group. You join the group and you go to the wall and you write something that you want to have activated in your life. Like, it might be thank you for the love, or I want my perfect partner. You start to feel the energy of that. The energy, it's like when you're playing the piano, you're like, you go back the next day, it's a little bit easier. And you understand it, you believe it. And it's all pattern. It's all behavioral patterns. So the activation wall helps you to activate your dreams because you're doing it. It's a repetition. I'm going to go back and I'm going to say something and I feel that energy. I have to keep saying it. You start feeling that energy. And I'm there to bless it. I'm there to bring through the light and love, to give you guys the inspiration, the ideas, the feeling that is activated, that is your dream. And it's all about belief systems. Carly Ann says, my mum Jenny said hello. Hi, Jenny. That's my sister's name. Oh, love. Tell your mum to come and join the Psychic Club so she can be a part of us. Josh Stevens. Hi, Josh. You're in the club. That's awesome. All right. So I'm going to do more readings. Let some more people get here. And we'll do some readings. Now, the second point that I have for you about how you can tell whether you can trust. And I don't just mean somebody like them, but whether you can trust yourself in a situation, whether you're in alignment with spirit. And that is that you sleep well. When you've got something going on in your life, do you sleep well? Something going on that's not good in your life, do you sleep well? Oh, Josh Stevens just wrote on my activation wall. Oh, yeah. That's my friend. So, yeah, Shelley, can you hear them running? They just love it. Yeah, toys are everywhere. They're my children. I don't have children. These are my children. Now, so what I was saying, where was I? Because I lost track thinking about children. Oh, of course. You sleep well. You know, when you're around somebody that you don't trust, or you're in a situation or a job that you don't trust, or you don't like it, you don't trust it, or there's something going on that anxiety's going to hit, but you ain't going to sleep. And when you can sleep like a baby, you're good. Does that make sense? Sarah Jane Hughes says, I sleep very well and dream lots every night. Oh, Sarah. Hi, Sarah. Aren't you beautiful? Shelley's laughing. It's true. It's true. And when you can sleep well, you don't have that anxiety and you can trust. You're trusting. It's what I'm saying to you is a way for you to understand is if you're sleeping really well, look, if you go out on a date or if you're with someone, like you meet someone, you start a relationship, and you're sleeping like a log, I guarantee you can trust them. Does that make sense? And this is not the rule of the game. It's not like, I'm just saying ways. I'm giving you ideas. Melanie Knox says, thanks, Regin. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. I'm going to do readings, so go away. I'm going to do some awesome readings really soon. But the second way in which you can get some ideas about where you're at, the levels of your trust in the world. If you're out of alignment, you're not going to sleep well. Even after a bottle of scotch, you're not going to sleep well. Not really. That's the second way. The third way. Before I do my third way, let's do some readings for some people. Shelley Abel says, I don't sleep well because you don't trust life. You don't trust something that's keeping you awake. It's the anxiety, which we spoke about first. But sleep is a really easy way to go. If you're just sleeping like a log in your life, you're probably trusting things a bit better, trusting yourself a bit better. Now, as I was saying, I want to teach everybody. Anita Richards, hi Anita. Welcome, my friend. Welcome, darling. She says, hi from Adelaide, South Australia. Oh, bless. Welcome to the show. Right, I would like to do some readings now and I would like to ask you to share. And Spirit's been showing me that there's been plenty of people that have been saying they're sharing, not really. So please share. I will ask Spirit to bring me to somebody that's shared. If you're new, welcome. Lovely to have you here. Please share for me. Jim Seeley says, so true. So I'd like to pick someone that's shared. Josh Stevens says, I hardly ever sleep well. Yeah, because, in your life right now, you're struggling to trust. Yeah. And we do see that when we do readings for you, that you do struggle with that. So if you're struggling to sleep, something's not right. You're out of alignment. It's always got to do with some part of you that doesn't trust something that's going on. And that's an indication, but it's also you have to look at it. Yeah. Jenny Taylor, thank you for sharing. I'd like to come to you. And as I come to you, sweetheart, I actually feel very drawn to you. People are drawn to you. You're a beacon of white light, but you get hurt. That white light is being put out at the moment. We need you to light it up. Where are my candles? I've got things, all my products here. We've been packing packs. Been assembling packs today. I've got beautiful love and intimacy and happiness packs going out. So, Jenny Taylor, you're a beacon of white light, and it feels like someone's trying to. It's not really someone, but over time, what's happened is your light feels it's gone out. Can you please light it up again? Because Spirit just said to me, you do know what you want. You know what you want. Like, you know what it is. You need to trust that. Yep. Where is she? Hi, Leah Jean. Welcome, darling. So, where are you? Jenny Taylor. Come on, sweetheart. Light that candle again. Light that light. People always get drawn to you. You're a really bright light, okay? And Spirit said you know what you want. Can you please focus on doing it? Awesome! Sarah Jane Hughes says, let's bring everyone here to see you. That's a great idea. Oh, Sarah says, I have shared to my Facebook and in Messenger to some girlfriends. Bring them down, bring them down, bring them down. Thank you for sharing. Okay, I'm going to do another reading, but first let me talk to you about the last way. So important. What I'm talking to you about tonight is so important. It really is. Number 3, in how you can understand whether you can trust. Yep. Is about if you have to ask the question in the first place. I love that. When clients come to me and they ask me, can I trust this person, or can I trust this path, or can I trust that experience, or can I trust in whatever it is, it's like already there's doubt. Does that make sense? Hi, Elizabeth Capel. Hi, Fashion Star is here. Hi, Fashion Star. Tiffany Hopkins. Hi, Tiffany. Welcome, my darling. So basically, what I'm saying to you is if you have to ask the question, and I often say to people, well, if you need to ask me the question, it's not that we're going to say, just fixing up my hair, my mop, not 0, you can't trust. And I am being a little bit sort of general. I'm being a bit general. I can't think of that word. Because just to give you some ideas, yes? Everyone is very individual and they're very unique. But if you have to ask the question, then there's some doubt. And I want you to look into it. Does that make sense? I know, isn't it pretty? It's got it today in my little top. It's actually a little top. Bless. Thank you. Mwah. Tiffany Hopkins, how beautiful. Okay. Oh, good. You guys are talking to each other, I think. That's wonderful. When in doubt, it's not right, Kim says. Yeah, well, something like that, yeah? So when there's doubt, there again, as I started talking tonight, there's a gap, there's resistance, there's like elastic band going, it's not together. We want you to be together with spirit, lined up with spirit. When you're in alignment with spirit, that's the place of joy and bliss. When you're in joy and bliss, is there doubt? Are you questioning it? You know, are you struggling to sleep? You know, unless you're high and happy as a kite. That's a different story. Like you're super excited about something. You know, you're not in anxiety. And you're probably going to sleep like a log the next day once you get whatever it is you're getting. You know what I mean? It's different. And it's different scenarios. But I'm just generalizing a little bit. Just for you to understand. If you've got to question it, then you need to look at it. If you're asking questions, good. Look at it. Because when you trust, you don't have to ask any questions. You don't have to ask me questions, and you don't have to ask yourself questions. You just know. Does that make sense? You just know. And when you know, you know. And this is what I want you all to do. I want you all to start trusting yourself, and I want you all to start knowing the truth. And I will be doing a lot of work on that in my Psychic Club. So look forward to it, everybody. Over in my Psychic Club, if you would like to join, I will put the link up. It's pinned up to the top, the link. Go there and be a part of our world over there. Have a nice hour before you sleep, Josh. No electronics, just relaxing music. 100%. Well, absolutely. You should never have your electronics on. Only maybe music like this and my meditation tracks. You should be listening to my meditation tracks. Well, everybody, I have had a beautiful night with you all. I hope that you are all going to learn to love and trust yourself much more. I hope I've helped you. Make sure you come to my psychic show on Sunday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be doing a special show for my club members on Patreon before or after. I haven't decided yet which way we need to go with you. Watch out, I'll be letting you know. Until I see you all again soon, make sure you go and check out at the club what the sentence is, the divine sentence. I'll be putting that up there for you. The first 5 people that go and write that down to me on Facebook, that send it to me on Facebook with the complete sentence that's correct, you will be, if you're one of the 5 people, you go into the draw tomorrow to win a free reading with me. That's awesome! Love and light to you all. Good night, Sarah. Good night, Jenny. Good night, Kim. Good night, Shelley. Good night, Adrian, and Jim, and Josh, and Amy, and Carly. I love you all, wherever you are in the world. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah. Bye!